it is well known by now that the South Asian University is a very special university. It has been established by 8 SAARC member states. So the university was established in 2010 by the 8 SAARC member states, and 2 years ago in 23 January we moved to this new campus in a 100-acre beautiful campus, and just after a year after moving here, so we had our new head of the university, Professor K.K. Agarwal. So because of these two things, moving to a new campus, having good space, large space, and a visionary president, during the last 1 year, we expanded like anything. So let me give you the brief that in what capacity we expanded. So coming to the faculties, department and centers, until last year, we had 5 faculties: Faculty of Economics, Legal Studies, Life Sciences and Biotechnology, Mathematics and Computer Science, which has 2 departments, Computer Science and Mathematics, and Faculty of Social Sciences, which again has 2 departments, International Relations and Department of Sociology. Last year, less than 1 year, we established new departments and faculties. We started Faculty of Arts and Design, we started Institute of South Asian Studies, we started Center for Climate Change, we also started Center for Excellence in Teaching. And now the plan is in the coming session, we are going to start Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Department of Physics, Department of Chemistry, Department of English. So we can see that whatever we had a year back, so more than that we are going to have in the next year. As for the programs are concerned, until last year we had these 7 master's programs in each of the 7 departments: Applied Mathematics, Biotechnology, Computer Science, Economics, International Relations, Sociology and Legal Studies. And each program was of 2-year duration. Now, since the beginning of the NEP, where the undergraduate program will be of 4 years, and also we have seen that in the neighboring SAARC countries, many undergraduate programs are of 4 years. So we have planned to have our master program of 1 year also. So at the same time, we will have 2 year as well as one year program. So those with undergraduation of 4 year will be able to complete the master program in 1 year. Now, apart from that, last year we also started MTech Computer Science and integrated MSc MTech Computer Science, which will be of 3 years. And in the coming session, we are going to start these new programs, which is the following list: MSc Mathematics, we are going to start MCA, we are going to start MBA, and we are also going to start a master's program in climate change and sustainability. So these were the master program. As for the bachelor and integrated programs are concerned, as I already mentioned that until last year we had only master's program and PhD program, but last year 24-25 we started BTech, Computer Science and Engineering, with 5 tracks. We will be having 5 specialization, then dual degree, BTech MTech, and also integrated MSc and MTech. And this year our plan is to start BTech in Mathematics and Computing. We are going to start integrated BBA and MBA, and we are also going to start a very special program, integrated BSMS, Interdisciplinary Science. So a couple of words about this course. You see that what has happened is that a student either studies biological sciences or study mathematics. It's very rare that a student opts for both biology as well as mathematics. So we are going to start a bachelor program which will go until master, that the student will be able to study all the 4 science streams: physics, chemistry, mathematics and biology. And the beauty of the program is that even if the student has not studied mathematics or biology in schools, 11th and 12th, so he or she will be having an opportunity in some government or equivalent organization. And in the PhD, the admission will be at any time of the year. So it's not that the admission will be done only in July or in January. So if the student has got his or her own funding, so
BP in charge of international collaborations, as well as I'm chairing the Department of Computer Science. I happen to be from Bangladesh. I hope friends from Prayas will be interested to know about this is South Asian University. So it is a wonderful place, as I have seen. I happen to be from Bangladesh and serving here since 2010. I have seen the progress and evolution of the university from the very beginning. I could see some students from India to top this, some course, some other students from Nepal to top in some other course, and so on. So in that sense, we could see the realization or experience of South Asianness in how it has been planned. So if you please see the slide. So this is the wonderful campus that has been planned by our initial authorities. It is placed, as you know, in the most scenic area of the South Delhi. Then next, please. Yeah. So this is how it has been planned. On the front side, the red building and the greens and the oranges are all the faculty buildings, and on the back side are the hostel buildings, and on the these housings. So this has been the initial plan. Next is, so this is the building for the Faculty of Life Sciences and Earth Science. This is the whole campus, the bird's eye view. Please have a look. This is where we are going to welcome the students to have a fruitful stay of 4 or 5 years or 2 years in their respective programs to get the world-class quality education. Next, please. Yeah. So these are all the housing buildings. Again, wonderfully planned, and all the buildings are somehow made to have the solar panels on the top, so that the campus will be a green campus all along. Then these are the how we have completed all the projects in different phases. Only the bottom row is the pending, the number of hostels and some other buildings, which are the universities in discussion with the various government agencies to complete very soon. Yes, please. So these are all the different faculties and buildings. So the last package which the university has taken up, that is 90% of that one has been completed, and we are now going for the package 4 and the final package of the construction. So all the faculty, all the academic buildings are centrally air conditioned, and the generator is there for the full time. For automatic generation of power is there, so there is no power cut. That's it. Thank you very much.
As I start my presentation, I am reminded of a beautiful quote, beautiful phrase, which says, "One vision, and infinite possibilities." I think we here at the South Asian University are catering to the entire South Asian education system. We are trying to contribute to the needs of the entire South Asia and creating diverse range of opportunities and infinite.
First of all, welcome all the guests very wholeheartedly to the most beautiful campus of South Asian University. Some of you would recall I addressed you last year from an outside building, and I invited you to see the campus, but the way life is in Delhi, nobody probably found time to visit the campus. Only very few could make it. Maybe 15-20 people I saw during the year for the campus. Then we thought this year let's sort of persuade you to come physically to the campus of the university to have a feel of it. Because virtual tour has its own meaning, but physical tour of the campus has its own meaning. So I wholeheartedly welcome you on behalf of everyone in the SLU family to this great campus. It's a pollution-free campus, very vast campus, very nicely built at a very heavy cost by the Government of India to make sure that we set up a role model university not only for Indian students but for the students from all SAARC countries. Many of the details have been given to you by my colleagues, and that's how I work. I work much less and my colleagues do so more work that they tell you everything which has to be told. I will only highlight a few salient features which we have tried to incorporate during the year for this year admission. Last year was practically our first year on the campus, and we could increase the number of students from 600 to something like 967. This year we definitely plan to take this number beyond 1500 to make sure that the campus is more vibrant, campus is more utilized. In this university, we are trying to make sure that on one hand, the step which India has taken for national education policy is implemented to the extent possible, and also use our deregulation, as the Honorable Prime Minister says, to make sure that we can do what even others may find it difficult. At the same time, we also ensure that we have the mandate of respecting the requirements of all South Asian countries, SAARC countries, and we should live up to that. So what we have done is we have continued with all what we were doing. Last year we started BTech, this year we are going to enhance it manifold in many different diverse specializations, which has been already elaborated by my colleagues. The purpose is to fulfill the needs of this country as well as SAARC countries to the extent possible. Then we are embarking on some very unique things. One of the science course which we intend to start, which Dr. Pankaj Jain has highlighted. We have observed during this last 1 or 2 decades, the students of science are compartmentalizing themselves very, very solidly. If I know physics, I only know physics. If I know only bio, I know only bio. And that is why most of the real problems of science are not being able to be attempted by these students. So we are making an experiment which has been talked all over the world. Many good universities in the world have it, and we are starting a interdisciplinary science program, starting with all the 4 main subjects of science, and then it will be tailor-made as per the requirement of the students. So it's a step towards what we call as design your own degree. The science student will be able to design his or her degree as he goes along. We make the base very broad, and then we pyramid is as per his or her wishes. That's an experiment which we'll be doing today, and I'm very, very hopeful that the type of good media support we got the last year, which has taken us to this point, because you would all appreciate media support is equally necessary for all of us as the societal support. This will continue for this program. I have talked to most of the most eminent scientists in the country, and they all look forward to this with great enthusiasm. Next thing which we have embarking is integrated courses on BBA, MBA, BSMS, so that the student doesn't have to go through the rigor of uncertainty all the time. He or she is sure of what he's doing. Third thing which we are trying to make sure is that this university was crafted for all the SAARC countries, and interdisciplinary studies was our focus. We have set up a center for climate change, green transition and sustainability. We are intending to start the first full-time course here in this center on MS in climate change and sustainability. The curriculum is being designed by best of the experts, and the faculty which is intended to teach in this course comprises of former ambassadors, former secretaries, head of the United Nations Environmental Program will be a faculty, head of the climate change advisor to the United States will be a faculty. So we are trying to make this program very vibrant for the entire SAARC region. We have reinvigorated our Institution of South Asian Studies, which was one of the primary objectives of this university. The students know about entire region in addition to India, of course. And to do that, we are floating many 1 credit courses, 2 credit courses in the evenings, and the student can choose. Even if any other student.
Now, can I now invite Professor Agarwal and other dignitaries to formally launch our brochure.
सर साउथ एशिया जो एक सेशन है, इस बारे में क्या कहेंगे सर?
साउथ एशिया
यूनिवर्सिटी के बारे में थोड़ा विस्तार से बताएं, क्या लॉन्चिंग हुई है और क्या
साउथ एशियन यूनिवर्सिटी में बहुत से नए कोर्स शुरू हो रहे हैं नेक्स्ट ईयर से, जिसमें मैनेजमेंट के कोर्सेज हैं, कंप्यूटर के डिफरेंट डायमेंशंस में, AI, IoT, डेटा साइंस, इसमें कोर्सेज हैं, वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल्स के लिए कोर्सेज हैं। एक ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन में बहुत बड़ा स्टेप लिया जा रहा है ताकि जो लोग अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते जॉब को छोड़ के आना, वो भी पढ़ सके। और सार्क देशों में जिन बच्चों को कभी वीज़ा की प्रॉब्लम आती है या मीन्स नहीं है, वो भी डिग्री ले सके इस यूनिवर्सिटी।
अगर
सर जिस मकसद से बनाया गया था यूनिवर्सिटी, उससे थोड़ा सा हटके हो रहा है, कैसे कहते हैं?
नहीं, हटके नहीं हो रहा, सिर्फ एक्सपेंशन हो रहा है। ये यूनिवर्सिटी बना ही इसलिए था कि सार्क देशों की जो कॉमन रिक्वायरमेंट है उसको मीट किया जा सके। वो तो रही
शामिल करने में कहीं ना कहीं दिक्कत आ रही है।
नहीं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं आ रही, कोई दिक्कत नहीं आ रही, सारे वही हो रहे हैं, सिर्फ एक्सपेंशन हो रहा है।
इस पे जो स्टूडेंट्स के एडमिशन का प्रोसीजर क्या है और किस तरह?
स्टूडेंट के एडमिशन का एक तो हमारा अपना एंट्रेंस टेस्ट है, जिसके लिए भारत में बहुत से सेंटर्स बनते हैं। दूसरे देशों में हम सेंटर बनाते हैं, लेकिन बहुत से सेंटर तो दूसरे देशों में नहीं बनाए जा सकते थे। इसलिए इस साल हमने फैसला किया कि दूसरे देशों के बच्चे अपने घर से ही प्रॉक्टर एंट्रेंस टेस्ट ले सकते हैं, जो आज का सॉफ्टवेयर द्वारा हो सकता है। और तीसरा मैंने ये कहा कि यदि किसी और देश का भी कोई नेशनल एंट्रेंस टेस्ट हो, उसको भी हम मान्यता दे देंगे। जैसे भारत में हम बीटेक के बच्चों के एडमिशन के लिए साउ का एंट्रेंस टेस्ट लेते हैं और जेईई भी लेते हैं, इसी तरह से किसी और देश का भी कोई स्टैंडर्ड टेस्ट हो तो उसको भी हम मान लेंगे, ताकि ज्यादा बच्चे आ सकें।
फॉरनर जो नेपाल से या और कई कंट्री से आते हैं, उनके लिए क्या एग्जामिनेशन पास करना पड़ेगा बीटेक के लिए?
उनको बीटेक के लिए या तो साउथ एशियन यूनिवर्सिटी के एंट्रेंस टेस्ट पास करें, या यदि वो भारत में हो, भारत जेईई भी अलाउड है कुछ फॉरेन बच्चों को, जेईई पास करें तो भी ठीक है, या वो उनके देश का कोई एंट्रेंस टेस्ट होता हो तो उसको पास करें तो भी ठीक है।